Get ready to discover the underground strategies for making real money and creating a life of passion and reward in real estate. It's hardcore, it's no BS, it's Agent on Fire.
I'm Casey and my daddy is a rock star.
Welcome to Agent on Fire. I'm Mike Costigan, the Agent on Fire, and the guy who's once again going to tell you that the only way you're going to make it in this business is to get a lot of listings. Not a few listings, not a couple, a whole lot of listings. Bunches of listings. That's how you smooth out the roller coaster ride. That's how you create certainty in this business. That's how you go from making $10,000, $20,000 a year to making 6 and 7 figures a year while working a hell of a lot less. I'm going to show you a way to do this at the end here, but right now, let's dive right into how you capture them right there on the spot and you beat out some of these big companies. Look, we are really at a pivotal point in real estate. Okay, the market is starting to settle again. Things are changing. Not to mention, we're running into the fall season where things really tend to slow down. Homes that were flying off the shelf are now sitting there. Markets that were selling in days are now weeks and even months. Sellers are getting anxious. Sellers want offers. They need offers. In the climate we've been going through, sellers have expected to put their homes on the market and be moved and gone very quickly. When it hasn't happened, now they're looking to move. Now it gives you a chance not only to secure a great listing, but also potentially find some good homes for you to buy or for investors to buy at really good prices because these sellers are becoming motivated. Even sellers who haven't been on the market long because their expectations have not been met and they are anxious. So you have to look at these big companies. Zillow has gone into the home buying business. There's companies like Open Door, right? They just step in and they make offers on homes. You have to remember, in a seller's mind. Now listen, please pay attention to this and please just let everything go that's in your mind about purchasing a home. There's easy ways to do this. It doesn't cost you anything. A little bit of effort. A lot less effort than you'd put into just finding a listing a traditional way. So I want you to understand the mindset of a seller. Now, I've listed, really, my record month, I listed 107 homes. 107 listings. And I do it by being creative. If you do it the way most agents do, you're not going to get anywhere. You got to be creative. And you got to look at what the big companies are doing. You got Zillow, you got Open Door, you got these companies they're really focusing in on the needs of a homeowner. Now, what homeowners want, it's not the needs, it's the wants, actually. You always sell on wants, and then you deliver their needs later. Sellers, they want the very best price, right? The highest amount of money in their pocket for their home. They also would like to, they'd like to do it without hassle, right? They want to make this as easy as possible on themselves. And they'd also like to get the job done in the quickest amount of time because who really wants to go through the process? So the quick amount of time and the hassle are being addressed by these big companies. They're coming in with these guaranteed offers. And it works really simply. They're pitching to sellers, hey, eliminate the real estate agent. Eliminate the showings. Eliminate having that lockbox on your house that takes away your sense of security and privacy. This really rings in the minds of sellers. And you've got to be able to compete with this because if you don't, you're going to get washed out. And fortunately, it is so easy to do. Remember, you write the rules of these programs. Again, never be nervous about offering something like this. Write the rules, have the broker approve it, have a real estate attorney look at it to make sure you're in compliance. But generally, it's very, very easy to do and very cheap to implement. So imagine if you were to take sellers that you know that have been sitting on the market, particularly expireds or for sale by owners, who we know aren't getting any activity now, and you were able to say to them, look, I know it failed the first time around, or I know you've been sitting on the market. Let me come over, just make you a cash offer on your house. Done deal. You can pack up and move. Right? If it doesn't work for you, we'll shake hands and be friends. I'll give you some really great tips on selling your home. Worst case, we leave as allies, and I'm here to help you at no cost. I mean, nobody's going to turn you down, right? I do this stuff all the time. I've done it a million times. So all you have to do is either have your own line of credit built up or have investors. Now, to round up investors, listen, go to a RIA meeting They're in every town. Stand up at the back and say, listen, I have great deals on retail properties that don't need a lot of work. They're well below market. You can take them and flip them without work. You just got to be there to bid on them. Who wants them? You'll be the star of the show, right? You're probably going to get tackled on the way out the door. It's so easy to do. And so all you do is partner with these investors and you say, look, I'm going to let you in on these deals. All I require of you is that you bid on every home. Now, they don't have to bid a certain amount. There's no requirement for them to spend money on anything they don't want at a certain price. So if they don't like the house, lowball it. If they like it, step up. But generally speaking, if an investor can get a home at 20, 30% below market today, they're going to take these homes. Heck, if they're able to get it 15 to 20% in some markets, they're going to jump on it. Now again, sellers' mindsets have changed a little bit. But here's the idea. You're going to eliminate all competition right up front. If you have called and expired and you've said, look, I'll just come over and make you an offer and I make reasonable offers on homes, they're going to invite you in the door. So it's your chance to actually get in, give them their wants and close them down. So you come in, you can bring an investor with you, or you can walk through the home, look at the home and say, great, I will have you an offer here in the next day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever you want. And you take pictures or you bring your investor back, you bring them a written offer and they either accept it or they don't. In the meantime, that's your opportunity to pitch them on using you as a real estate agent. Mr. Seller, I understand that doesn't work for you. In the case that it doesn't work for you. So let's talk about how I can actually sell it for more. And you go in and you pitch them option A, option B. Option A nets you this. It may take us a tiny bit longer, but it brings you this. Option B brings you this much. It's a little less, but it happens right away. So all you have to do, Mr. Seller, is to choose whether it's time or whether it's money for you. In either case, I have the solution for you. See, it's a win-win. So come up with a guaranteed offer. Whatever it is. Tell them you will come over, you will eliminate the hassles completely, you'll eliminate the lockbox, you'll eliminate all of their fears. All they've got to do is meet with you. It will create the opportunity to come back over and close them on either listing or selling the house to you right then and there. In either case, you come out ahead. Look, be a little innovative, have some guts, try it out on 1 or 2 listings. I guarantee you it will change the entire way that you do business. And by the way, you don't have to offer this to everybody, just on the appropriate homes. But it can add 1, 2, 10 or more listings every month. And it can make you one big healthy living. By the way, on the back end, the homes that the investors buy, your deal is that you get to be the listing agent. So don't charge them on the front end, but you'll make it on the back end. And you're going to make 2 happy people. Or you charge a little fee on the front end as well. Completely up to you. There's so much you can do with this to make instant and really, really quick cash. So anyway, I hope you'll try it out. I think it's going to be a massive home run for you. It always is. I've actually never seen it fail. So give it a whirl. Hit me up if you have any other questions. And by the way, if you don't already have Agent on Fire, my Blaze newsletter, the paid newsletter, go to agentonfire.com right now, put in your first name and email address, and I'm going to give you a free digital copy. And hopefully you'll see so much value in it that you'll subscribe, and I'll send you these helpful tips every month. Anyway, take care. Thanks for being with me. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.